For today's review, we've got EA Sports NBA Jam.
It's starting to get a little stuffy in here. With the cross, and boom goes the dynamite.
Oh yeah, you know what that sound means, right? Boom shakalaka. Back when this game was announced, EA Sports' NBA Jam, I think a lot of people were actually really surprised. I mean, no one really saw it coming. There weren't any announcements prior, and they have gone out of their way to faithfully bring back what everyone remembered from the original NBA Jam. From a reviewer standpoint, you know, I've been actually quite excited to get my hands on this game, which is crazy because as a gamer standpoint, I actually don't like too many sports games. And NBA Jam is a lot of fun. But let's get down to the game's details, shall we? There is plenty of content in this game. Not only do you have access to all the 30 NBA teams and the top fan-picked players per each team, but there are plenty of unlockable teams and characters you can get, ranging from teams of mascots to political figures like Obama and Palin, you know, per NBA Jam standards. And there are plenty of game modes to choose from as well. Not only do you have the classic campaign, but you also have the remix tour, ranging from tons of new modes. One mode has items that can increase the strength of your player, speed so you jump around and run around like crazy. Some of the modes are a little hit and miss. I like the backboard smash mode, which is like an RPG mode almost, where the backboards have HP, and as you dunk and make shots, it depletes the health bar of the backboard, and the commentator has pretty funny things to say about it. But some of the modes are a little hit and miss. The 21 and the domination, I didn't really care for too much, but you know. And then of course there are the ridiculous boss battles, which can be really, really brutal. Oh, don't mind me, sorry, I'm gonna teleport and then make a dunk. And then of course, you know, if you don't like any of those gimmicks, you're free to just play the campaign. It works really fine. The game itself has multiple control methods to choose from, so depending on whether you want to deal with the motion controls or you don't, there's plenty of options for you. I myself liked playing with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. I liked the simple Wii Remote gestures that came with it, so I felt it was a good fit. As you can tell from watching this footage, and if you've seen any videos from the game before, the graphics in this game are really something that they're really unique. I mean, they take photorealism, but just the faces, and they put on these exaggerated, ridiculous faces. Luckily, from the start, you pretty much unlock Big Head mode, and so you can see them in all the detail. But it's really funny seeing some of these like whacked out faces when they're making dunks and stuff. It really adds a lot to its unique charm, and it doesn't, you know, show that you don't really need to have like the super high def characters and animations and stuff when you're doing a game like this. This game is just all crazy though. Like I just love seeing them jump 20 feet in the air to do those crazy jumps when you're on fire. In the sound department, what's really cool is they got Tim back in this game, working, you know, as the announcer who did the announcing work for the original game. And I love all the new sayings he has. Some of them are just hilarious. The downside, though, is that the background tracks for the game aren't exactly, you know, they're nothing special. They get old and repetitive fairly fast. It would have been neat if they had some, you know, maybe different, more varying tracks, but I guess it just comes with the territory. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to overstep Tim's boundaries. Now, this game is plenty of fun to play by yourself, but it is a blast to play with other people. It's a shame the Wii version wasn't able to get online in, and you know, it sucks that Wii owners of this game, especially since it was originally announced for the Wii, got shafted of that feature. Even if they weren't able to implement it, you know, it's just a shame. Even so, if you have a party, or if you and a friend are over and you just want to, like, you know, have a laugh and play some ball, then this game is so much more when you're playing multiplayer. You know, I mean, even if it was online, I would still opt for a local multiplayer experience. And so, with all that said, I want to give NBA Jam a B+. You know, with all this game modes and encouragement of multiplayer, if someone like me, who doesn't really get into sports games, or, you know, sports in general, can have a blast playing this game and have a good time with my friends, then I definitely think it's warranted a purchase. Send us off, Tim.
Fancy move! Boom shakalaka!